Hello everybody and welcome back. Today is Halloween, one of my favorite holidays of the year, second being St. Patrick's Day. Thus far we've looked at some pretty cheesy movies, some underrated movies, some anthologies, and all the rest. Those are pretty scary, those aren't really kid friendly. So how about we go over, as the final episode of this series this year, we go over some family-friendly content. Oh my god. But we'll get to that one, but yeah, we're looking at 5 Halloween specials and or episodes of shows. I just want to say before we get to it, I want to say thank you all for the support in these last few videos. For this series, of course, and for the Rosswood video, I fully expected that to get like 2 or maybe 3 views, but thanks for proving me wrong. It was my first time doing that kind of video, so I'm glad some people enjoyed it. I probably got some things a little wrong there, but you know, what could you do with no script? In the future, I want to make more of those kind of videos where I do like I go over things. Like I want to do a video on the Halloween trilogy novelization and some other cool things. So if you like that, go ahead and subscribe. I have a whole playlist of Halloween stuff. It's called Play This Only on the month of October. So today is the last day you could actually play it, so be quick. Some of it is some of these specials that I will mention here. Others, it would just be like YouTube short films. Let's not waste any more time, and let's get into this list here. First up on our list is Garfield's Halloween Adventure.
Next on CBS.
Give me.
Celebrate the spookiest of holidays with the Emmy-winning Garfield's Halloween Adventure. Next.
If you like Garfield, then you'll love this, obviously. It's just got that good old Halloween spirit. The songs in it are great. I remember the one where it's like, what should I be? I'll put a small clip on it, hoping I don't get copyright claimed.
Halloween cat, what should I be? There's so many sides to me.
That's a good one. And then the beginning one, This Is the Night. Yeah, this one, it's a basic Halloween story. Garfield wants his candy, and he comes up with a scheme to bring Odie along so he can get extra candy, and then, you know, wacky stuff ensues. They eventually get to this cabin, and they meet this old guy who is animated really creepily. He tells them that pirates buried treasure, and they would be coming back for it from the dead. Because the pirates are animated so like smoothly. And there's that one scene where Garfield and Odie are in the cabinet, and then the ghost kind of phases through the door and kind of jump scares them. And that scared me a little bit as a kid, but definitely recommend this. It's really good. Like I said, I have a playlist of most of these that are going to be on here, so I'll be sure to put that in the link in the description below. Next up is Halloween Night is Grinch Night.
I'll be Grinch.
So join the family adventure that's more fun than fright. It's a Dr. Seuss classic. Halloween is Grinch Night.
Thursday at 5:30 on TV 55.
This one I don't really remember watching as a kid, but I watched it recently, and I think it's probably better than How a Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah, I said it. Fucking fight me. What are you gonna do about it? I just like Halloween better. I like the spooks. I like the spooky ghouls and skeleton. Put up a few ghouls and whatnot. Fucking the Grinch is at his usual thing where he fucking hates everybody and wants to, you know, be a dick. Songs in this one are okay. I mean, there's a couple of bangers. But definitely the part that would stand out would be the, you know, his whole like show, and that whole part is just, ooh, it oozes with Halloween, you know. It's your average Halloween special, but it's a good one. I think you should not miss this one. So next up is one that I remember very faintly. I remember it being like some sort of fucking fever dream. I thought it was, and I found out it was actually real. It is Scary Godmother.
Say hello to your scary godmother.
Will Hannah return from the fright side?
More importantly, will she want to? Watch Scary Godmother today at 4 if you dare.
I remember Cartoon Network, they would show these two movies during Halloween, and I just remember the fucking animation was so uncanny, and especially this big fucking monster puffball guy. He used to kind of scare me a little bit. I rewatched them recently, and yeah, it's pretty cursed sometimes, but it's oddly very nostalgic, and it's like a solid couple of Halloween kids movies, you know? The first one is kind of like, it's very, very simple, the first one. You got these kids, they have to scare someone, and they choose this little Goyle with a crown on her head. I forgot her name. So she goes in this house, and she gets freaking scared out of her goddamn mind. So who pops up out of the ether to comfort her? It's the scary godmother of all people. Yeah. So then she takes her over to her realm, and they have some spooky Halloween fun, and that's pretty much the plot. And it basically goes from what they're doing in the Halloween world, and then what they're doing outside there with the kids wondering where the fuck this girl is that they made go inside this house. It goes back and forth for a little bit, and then at the end, the people at the Halloween realm, they decide to, let's get back at those kids and scare them. So they do, and then they traumatize this boy Jimmy, who is an asshole, and that leads into part 2, which is Jimmy's Revenge. That one has more of a plot where Jimmy's like, he wants to stop Halloween from being, you know, celebrated, so he does all this terrible shit, and the power of the other Halloween realm starts to dwindle because he's doing that. The animation is a little better in this part 2 one, but it still has these moments where it's just like very uncanny. The characters, some characters have like little beads for eyes, and then the main characters will have like actual eyes. I remember the skeleton being very zesty.
He's our official skeleton in the closet.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Hannah.
Does everyone have a skeleton in their closet?
Almost everyone, little miss.
So is the fucking werewolf guy. I mean, look at this fucking guy. Tell me this guy is not zesty. This guy is a freak, okay? I would say my favorite character is the monster guy. He's cool. He's fucking epic. Oh shit. I'm just remembering a video that my brother made a while back. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Dark chocolate.
These videos are on the playlist. I would definitely recommend watching these just for the fact that it's fucking so weird, but it's oddly fun and, you know, just perfect for Halloween. So yeah, I definitely suggest those movies. Next up is one of my favorites, personally, is Goosebumps' The Haunted Mask.
Premiering Monday night from R.L. Stein. It's Goosebumps, the series.
Goodbye, Curly Beth.
You really want to scare them tonight, don't you? More than anything else in the world.
That's right. This series is kind of special to me. I mean, look at this guy. This guy right here. Look at him. I mean, if you haven't seen Goosebumps, you at least know about it with the theme. It's pretty fucking iconic. I actually have it on vinyl. This is fucking awesome. Like, I tried to find this like everywhere, but I usually got the movies one. Like, they made soundtracks from the fucking god-awful movies with Jack Black. But yeah, I finally found the actual TV show version. So The Haunted Mask basically follows a girl called Carly Beth, and she is a scaredy cat. She doesn't like being scared, and she's being fucking tormented by these guys. I think one of them's name is Chuck. So she decides to go to this Halloween store, this mask store. I think it's called the Curiosity Shop. And this fucking weird guy who has a scar on his face is working there. And she ends up looking in the back room and seeing all these weird, creepy masks. And she picks a particular one, a green goblin-looking one. And she steals it. And as the story goes on, she starts wearing the mask, and the mask kind of starts to fuse to her face, and it becomes a race of time, and her personality starts to change. She becomes more hellion, like a crackhead, you know? She starts terrorizing people. She shakes someone moderately. And this is when there were two-parters where in the beginning R.L. Stine, you know it was a great episode when R.L. Stine showed up. You know that shit was going to be a banger. He would introduce the episode and then at the end he would do the outro. That happened with, I think, Night of the Living Dummy Part 3, which has Anakin Skywalker in it. Yeah, this story ends up being a pretty touching story about accepting yourself and loving yourself and then loving others. Classic R.L. Stine fashion, there has to be a twist, so look out for that one. Yeah, there's not really much to say about this. It's just a genuinely good Goosebumps episode, one of my favorites amongst, of course, Night of the Living Dummy 2. Alright, on to our last one. If you haven't already, subscribe. Do all that fancy stuff. If you like these kinds of videos, let me know. I definitely want to do probably a Thanksgiving list. I don't really know if there's even really horror movies of Thanksgiving. I mean, obviously there is the horror movie Thanksgiving, but other than that, I'd have to find some. I'd have to dig deep, so if you know any, put them in the comments down below. I also want to do a Christmas one, so yeah. Just let me know and I will provide. Alright, enough of that dilly-dally. Let's get into the last one. Of course, every Halloween playlist, or you gotta watch this every Halloween. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
They're back, all the little Peanuts characters, in a happy Halloween special, filled with ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Watching this has been a tradition ever since I was a little baby. What can I say about this that already hasn't been said? Of course, like, the soundtrack is fucking awesome. I had to get it. They had this in like a pumpkin shape. I'll show a little video of me playing that. By the way, I have shorts posting various vinyls and stuff, so if you're wanting some music, check out my shorts. I have some of this. You can't have Halloween without The Great Pumpkin, and hopefully The Great Pumpkin shows up this year. This is on Apple TV, but they've been known to cut out parts of the special, like the part where Snoopy is going through his field when he's playing or imagining being the Red Baron. I don't know why they do that, but if you want to have the full experience, I'd suggest just buying a DVD of it. It is essential watching next to of course Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving one's pretty good, Christmas one's pretty good. I like the Halloween one. I'll always love Halloween sorely, and mostly because of one, John Carpenter's Halloween, and The Great Pumpkin, and just all things kind of spooky, scary. And that's it. Thank you all for sticking with me past these videos. It's always appreciated. Good night and have a happy Halloween.
You think I'm mad, don't you? Perhaps we're both mad.